people. When we talk about who we really are as guys, and
Right.
understanding that our melanin is so powerful and it connects us in a way that the reason why they fear black, the reason why they fear is because the lack that they have of it. So then when you see what Dr. Francis C. Welsing talked about is that fear and
Just genetic
that
annihilation.
deficiency of when you have a person that has the lack of pigment, the lack
Right.
of melanin,
Right.
that they know that they will be annihilated. So therefore, however they got the power, they have the lack of compassion. That melanin comes with compassion. Melanin comes with soul. That we call it soul. We soul brothers and sisters. That's the melanin that connects us. So
Right.
the people that don't have it are a little, and I'm gonna say this carefully, are a little less. And where the term actually comes from, because I'm bringing it all the way back around
Okay.
to Minister Farrakhan, to where they may not have the compassion or the when they were sent to the mountains of Caucasus, when they didn't have the power of the sun, that the sun then started to deteriorate them. So then they're acting out of fear. They're acting out of low self-esteem. They're acting out of a deficiency. So therefore, the only way that they can act is evil. The only way they have to rob, steal, rape, kill, and
Fight or
pillage
flight, okay.
in order to survive.
Exactly.
So then these people who didn't have what we had, and when I say we, I speak of the melanated people.
Right.
They had to be savages. They had to be barbaric. Because they're in these Nordic mountains. They're in these rough, torrential environments. So they're acting as animals.
Right.
So they're the ones that are actually closer to animals. They're the ones that are actually the true savages. And then they built up such this I don't want to say warrior, but they built up such this conquering barbaric mentality.
All right, y'all. Alrighty. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is this looking at this basic clip. I'm trying to figure out how was it. What was Nick saying? Anti-Semetic. That's my first question. Now I'm trying to figure out what were in his comment or the statement that his statement or comment was anti-Semitic. To me, this looking, from the outside in, what I mean, me just hearing this, all of this is just, it sounds like just a difference of opinion, first of all, based on, certain research, what I'm saying, that he didn't want to study, you know what I mean? So if that be the case there what need to be questioned now is the censorship, all right? So if that be the case, do we still have our freedom of speech? Were we able just to speak freely without any penalty unless someone take it as though it could be, discrimination or anything like that? But I mean, even with that, if somebody take something and take it out of context and say that, hey, this is what it is when it really ain't what it is, then what's up with freedom of speech? You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. Now, just to let y'all know what was happening in this. Well, what has happened is that Nick Cannon, he normally have a show that he do. He always plays on YouTube. The show is called Cannon Class. It normally be about an hour or so long. The episode's gonna be about an hour so long, and he always invite guests to his show. Now on this show that he do, Cannon Class, what he do is that he always engage into intellectual conversations with whatever guests he have on the show, and they just talk about black issues, whether it's cultural issues, where if it's anything, dealing with the society, dealing with behavior issues, or, or black people, or, whatever stuff, educational issues. There's different things like that. That's what he always do on the show on Cannon Class. So he been, Nick Cannon, he been doing this for the long. He been doing this, I think, for over a year, probably longer than that, doing this Cannon Class thing, while still being employed with Viacom, by the way, and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So he been doing this and stuff. He been talking about this, you know what I'm saying? Then another thing too that I want to bring out too is that just because Nick Cannon have a certain belief, his certain belief ties into his religion, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, this could be a possibility that Nick Cannon, he could challenge Viacom based on religion. If we talk about discrimination, you know what I'm saying? They could, because they'll retaliate and fire him from Viacom, you know what I'm saying? That could be a retaliation against his religious belief, because Nick Cannon have confessed that he's the one practicing more. Or more is a religious belief based on, his perspective. So that's something else that, you gotta look at too as well, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to this particular episode on Cannon Class. Now, I want to let y'all know that this episode didn't happen like a couple of days ago. This episode actually been posted for almost 2 weeks now. All right. So within the whole 2-week time frame, from the moment when this episode got posted on YouTube all the way up until where we at right now and stuff, that's when Viacom finally decided to do something about this, because somebody looked at it, took just a piece of the clip out of the full episode and said that it was discriminated, discriminatory, or as they say, anti-Semitic, you know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all know what anti-Semitic is, basically what anti-Semitic is mean that you have a discrimination against Jews or Jewish people. That's pretty much, long story short, what they're talking about when they use it in that context. Now, I would challenge y'all to go on YouTube and search Cannon Class and search this particular episode and watch the full episode, so you could understand the full context of what was being stated in this episode. It's going to be the episode with Nick Cannon, and of course he's with Professor Griff. You know what I'm saying? Another thing about this too is that a lot of the media and stuff like that, they've been going against different teachers with with Professor Griff. They've been going against many different teachers with the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, his different teachers and stuff too, as well. You know what I'm saying? There's different things like that. That's what they've been doing. They've been doing this for years and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Saying some of their stuff is like anti-Semitic, saying that their stuff is this discriminatory, and different stuff like that, you know what I mean? But to me, that's examining this whole situation, and after I reviewed the whole entire episode in its entirety, to me, I don't see where it's even being anti-Semitic at all. I don't. All of this is just, to me, that's a difference of opinion and stuff, you know what I'm saying, based on things that he learned and he researched, you know what I'm saying? If he feel a certain way, feel that, melanin people, as he was referring to as melanin people, have a more, uses the sun and stuff like that for whatever reason, and non-melanated people, whatever stuff, was living up in the mountains, they're nomadic and all the stuff and everything else they saying. If that's his opinion, that's his opinion. So I don't see the reason why Viacom would do that. Which Viacom, being knowing that Nick Cannon been having these sections anyway, he been doing this. So the question that we need to ask is, why now? And stuff, you know what I'm saying? When Nick Cannon been doing stuff like this, Nick Cannon been having different guests on there and stuff, speaking about different issues and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the black community and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? He been doing this, you know what I'm saying? So you have to question that. Now, I do have to say, however, you know what I'm saying, I do have to say that the timing of it may not been good for Nick in this particular episode. all because of, you know what I'm saying, what's transpired right now with the police brutality, with the racism, you know, that's going on right now and stuff. It may be in that, you know what I'm saying, since everything's being heightened right now and stuff on, it may be in bad timing to have this particular episode and stuff, you know what I'm saying. That's one other thing that I'll see behind this, you know what I'm saying. But other than that, based on what you say, I don't see nothing wrong with it, to be honest with you. It's honestly true and stuff, you know what I'm saying, when you do your research on it and stuff, you know what I mean. So that's how I feel about this and stuff. And hopefully Nick Cannon, he got some things in place where it will help him with his career. I just seen a post a few minutes ago where, I don't know if this is true, but I seen a post on Facebook where Oprah Winfrey was offering to have his show Wildin' Out on network, on Oprah Winfrey Network. So if that'd be cool, then that's pretty, you know what I'm saying, that'd be pretty cool too and stuff, you know what I mean. So that's how I see about this. I don't see no reason why they say that this is anti-Semitic or none of that, you know what I'm saying. And I don't see the reason why Viacom did it unless it was something that they been conspiring to do for the longest, you know what I'm saying. So y'all let me know what you think. Like I always fight fate with fate.